gonna do a reading my old diary because currently right now I'm on my period and I have polycystic ovaries. So my periods are normally super intense, they are painful, I bleed very heavily, and I've been struggling with my period not being consistent on and off throughout my whole life, and it drains my energy. I leave my house a mess. I eat all the kind of junk food and candy I want, and the only thing I do is sleep, take a bath, eat, and go to work. And then I'd love to show you guys, I do have photos from my 7th and 8th grade year. I don't look too much different, and I'm going to try and show it in the light so you guys can see it. But there is 7th grade me, and then 8th grade me. I look pretty much the same that I did back then, but I keep these in my little notebook. I have a little photo album that I try to work on throughout the years, and I just wanted to keep those as keepsakes. And since I'm not feeling well, I figure we would read a little bit of my old diary. This is like from that 7th, 8th grade year. So let's do it. And this is from February, Thursday, on the 15th. This morning was a breeze. I got to watch, now what to wear. I'm happy I know what to wear so far for my style, and I'm happy that I can figure it out. It's a bit thanks to my mom, because she has tons of clothes that she doesn't get to wear. She talks about it all the time. She's willing to get off this job because she likes dressing up. I think she looks pretty every day, and I think she would look pretty dressed up too. I hope one day she can get a job that she can do that. Right now she's at Wesco making donuts. Either way, it's really sweet, and it's crazy that a mom's love means that she can give up sacrificing certain things like working a place she loves versus a place that pays the bills. I really love her for this. And now, at lunch, I found out we're gonna do Codename. I highly doubt this will ever come out, but I don't want to ever bring in anybody's life that is not my life, because if they're not my life, that means they're doing their own thing and being happy, and I want to always, I just don't think when somebody leaves our life, if they leave and they don't voluntarily ask you to come back, I've actually learned the hard way that it can actually hurt people when you come back into their life instead of just leaving them alone. If they invite you back into your life on their own, that's really different, because sometimes they're at the state where you guys could resolve and talk and figure everything out that could cause you guys to end up not being each other's lives again. But I've learned the hard way that I don't want to go back into anybody's life that has left mine, because maybe it actually could hurt them more. And if you love them, you let them go. Sucks. It sucks, and it's not awful. It's weird. But at lunch, I found out Rosie has been dating 2 guys, and then today she broke up with him, or one of them. I really wish she would stop thinking that all guys like her. I love that she's happy and confident. Sometimes I wish I was like that too. And there's nothing wrong with a woman being confident in who she is. It just sometimes makes it really hard for her and me to understand each other, because then she thinks that she's the next Megan Fox and has a hard time empathizing with people that have been rejected a lot. That's all. Either way, if she's happy, that's what matters to me. In first hour, we finished the math packet. I'm glad I'm not on my period. In second hour, I turned to my missing paper. I'm glad to have science class too. Third hour, Rosie said I don't care about young ladies of excellence. And of course I do. Things have just been hard. She has to back off. So Muskegon Middle School actually did something that means a lot, and it was a group organized by my English teacher and Miss Turner Terry, the health teacher at the time. And it was a group, and it was called Young Ladies of Excellence, because it was a group where young, like, girls that all we did is we would go in, they would have food and drink, and we would first share what we're grateful for, and then we would write down the things. It was a place for emotional growth, compassion, empowerment, and I don't think as kids, some kids didn't always see it that way because we were 13, 14, but I did that for both years, and I don't know if they still do it now. I don't think they do because one of the teachers that started it did sadly leave. And it sucks because, like, for me, it meant a lot. I thought it was really cool to have a school that, they weren't getting paid to do this. Wasn't a program actually enforced by the administration or school. These two teachers just wanted to do it. And kindness is always free, and I love that kindness was free in their hearts to help kids. I really do. Alright. I love my collage. So that was just art class. 4th hour, we moved seats, which was bad. 5th hour, one of my friends was being bad. He kept touching my butt every time I slapped him. I'm not just gonna be a piece of meat. I'm glad I'm a strong girl. 6th hour, we finished the paper on. Oh, I can't read that. Because it looks like I scribbled it out because I wrote it wrong. But it was history class because I do love history a lot. After we go to blank, I can't always read my stuff. Rosie kept obsessing over her boyfriend. Please just stop talking about it. And stop being clingy to him. You can be happy without a boy. And I don't like to tell her this because honestly then she gets upset. And I don't like making her upset. I don't want it to sound like that I'm jealous or honestly that I'm not happy for her. Because I really am. It's just, I know there's way more to her personality than the boys she dates, and I know she only dates all these boys for that validation. And I know that's not her fault. Because I'm a young girl and I'm doing this too, except mine's just opposite. When I got home, I took a walk. I was thinking of all my thoughts while being in my head and not saying anything unless it's necessarily. I wonder if I could be a better good looking person. So I want to show you guys something here. Actually, I drew this in this. So this drawing is at the time when I was a 13, 14, what I thought. So here it says smart, long, thick hair, dream me, and then on the little quotes it says, but I'm just ugly with short hair and not feminine. So at the time, that was also, I'm a horrible drawer, so, but yeah. Oh, and then I also have another infamous drawing of a boy running away from me. It sucks that my childhood version of me really kind of let how guy or a boy determine how I value myself. And it sucks that I didn't really have a best friend that our support each other was equal. And I think that because I didn't completely dive into my femininity as like a fancier word, definitely think for a little bit it made me sad and hate myself because I didn't wear dresses or I didn't do anything for the intention of doing it because I liked it or because it's important. I actually remember a long time ago, not in middle school, but in high school, when I was going through self-harm, my Zane, one of the many therapists I actually went to, I one day was talking to him about how I didn't want to wear dresses or skirts or anything relatively feminine, one, because I never really gravitated toward it, but two, I felt like if I wore girly things or was more feminine, then the world would judge me more and I would lose myself to the idea of if a woman embraces her sexuality, she can be sexy and she can have sexuality or be super feminine, but that means she's not smart and she can't be both. It's one way or the other. And I was really scared of that. And I didn't want to be tapping into my femininity because I thought if I tap into my femininity at all, that means I will signal to guys that I'm submissive and they can just control me. And it's sad that the world makes us think that, but I know it's different. I would love to actually show, because I do have a photo of these amazing two teachers and of me and this woman, and I'm sorry if the lighting is very awful. I hope, I'm safe enough to get a camera, but I will definitely move it like in the window. So we're gonna, yeah. These are the amazing women. We had matching shirts, and then right there's me. That was my best friend at the time. But I really like looking at this picture. We're gonna move you guys to the window. I really like looking at this picture. That's also in Lakeside Mall, Muskegon, where I grew up, and it is a lot, and it means a lot. And I have one more picture. This is like the updated version of me being in 8th grade, but there I am. There I am. I look the same, except my hair is like a little longer. Really didn't lose my face growing up. Alright. Alrighty. So I'm going to go take a bath and do my gratefulness for being grateful to have a bath, to have a roof over my head, just count my blessings, and wait for my partner to get home. Because just continue resting. I really appreciate you listening to a personal reading of mine. And then, oh wait, hold on. If you're ever feeling sad, invest in squishies, like squishies. Invest in them because, oh, they feel good. And if you are having a rough day, I'm so sorry. I really hope your day gets better. And I will see whoever's watching next time. Bye. Have a good day.